Hey guys, this is Wes, and we're going to do just a quick video tutorial on how to use the Tread and Trade equipment from an audio standpoint so that when you come into subclass, you know exactly how it rolls. So this is our equipment here. We're actually placed in the Equifit room because this is where we get the best sound and the least amount of ambient gym noise. And when you look at the equipment, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this box right here. This is our FM transmitter. This is actually what's broadcasting your voice and your music out at the radio station that we prescribe. And that radio station, as you can see on here, is 90.1. Now that 90.1 will correlate to each of the radios. As you can see, as long as this is at 90.1 and the FM transmitter is at 90.1, we're going to have good sound quality, hopefully. The other type of radio that we use is a Sony-based radio, and they look a little bit more like a square, like so. When you turn those on, they will be broadcast at 90.1 as well. The delineation between these two types of radios falls in line with headphones. So we've got kind of old school and new school iPod headphones. Anything that's what I would consider an old school headphone that does not have a microphone component. You can see along the top portion of the string, there's no microphone component. You can use the round radios. Anything that does have a microphone component on it, say it just has like one of those little boxes, a volume adjust, you have to use one of the square radios. If in doubt, just use one of the square radios. That's the difference. The people that have the round radios with the microphone component headphones will get music, but won't get your voice. I don't know why, I just know that that's how it works. So that's the FM transmitter. Again, it's always set at 90.1, but just make sure that that correlates with the radios. The next box down, you don't ever have to touch. It's like in the main studio. This is actually your microphone component, the Audio-Technica piece, and the frequency that it is on should match up with what the microphone is that you're going to use. So when you turn the microphone on, the 542550 number for the two frequencies should match up perfectly. From here, it's just a regular standard wired type of radio where you can go mute, unmute, mute, and unmute. So that's nothing new, nothing revolutionary. As far as other setup up here, what works for me personally is to use my laptop. So I bring my laptop, I know some people use their phone, and then you just take our one audio jack here, and I just plug it right into my laptop, and then I'm getting good sound. Whether you use your phone, an iPad, an iPod, or your laptop, that's where you plug it in. As far as where you're adjusting the volumes, that's where our mini mixer comes in handy. Now your mini mixer, if you look on the top of it, right here, you can see that we've already delineated what is the iPod input, which is channel 4, what is the mic input, which is channel 1, and then you adjust those volumes on the side. We've even delineated a couple little what we think is an ideal volume marker for your music, and then you just match your voice. The biggest thing you've got to do is make sure you yourself are wearing a radio the entire time so you can tell the sound quality that you're getting. You can also get an idea of how loud the volumes are for the participants. Hopefully that's it. If I could give any suggestions on troubleshooting, if it seems like it's a little staticky on the FM transmitter, I would just play around with the antenna here, sometimes adjusting the height of it or where it's positioned. And one other thing that's really common when people get static is that they don't have enough battery life in the radios themselves. And we'll always do our best down low at the bottom of the cart. Let's see if I've got it right there. You can see we've got some extra batteries kind of hanging out down low. Those batteries are all rechargeable, so please make sure they make their way back to the front desk and they'll help you get new, fresh batteries. The only other trouble things to think, if you're having somebody that individually is not getting good sound, but everybody else is reporting good sound, it's their radio in particular. Make sure they're at the right frequency. If you've got multiple people, say a whole section of people, or at least 4 or 5 people within the class that aren't getting good sound, it's probably our setup that isn't appropriate, and I would really start to play around with where the antenna is placed and just making sure everything's plugged in appropriately. Hopefully that gives you a good idea on how to use it. You just need a couple trials to make sure you got it down. It's nothing scientific, and hopefully this video helps troubleshoot any of those issues. Best of luck and happy running. Take care. Bye.